Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. So today this video is gonna be about spiritual messages. I will be uploading the tarot reveal video with commentary that I just did. Um, I probably should have uploaded that video first, but because the message was just so heavy, I wanted to kind of go live for a minute to talk to you guys about not understanding these spiritual messages or not even understanding your intuition, because I feel like a lot of you have gifts. Like, it kept coming out in the reading that you have gifts, but you just may not know what to do with those gifts. So today I want to take a little time and try to give you guys a little guidance on what you can do to get into those gifts, just because the message is so loud. So first things first, what does spirituality look like? It kind of looks like some of everything. And it really depends on what it is to you. What do you feel? What do you sense about it? What do you like? What do you dislike? Because if you push those things aside, then you will not be on your spiritual journey the way you need to efficiently be on it. Because what happens for me, or what happens for the next person or somebody you know in a group, that may not be what your spiritual journey is like. That may be nothing like your spiritual journey at all. So that's the first thing to understand, is that no one's spiritual journey is the same. No one's spiritual journey is going to look like the next person's spiritual journey. When the spirits want to talk to you, they will talk to you directly. So if they feel like, hey, I need to show myself to this person, I need to give this person this insight, I need to give them this warning that's coming, they will come to you in your dreams, they will come to you in visions. Um, and sometimes these things you will see again. Like, this is why we have deja vu, because in that dream things went down one way in that dream, and now that you're awake, you have the ability to change what you already foresaw. So if it was something bad that was going to happen, then you have the ability to change that. That is a gift, because a lot of people do not get that second chance. um, Other things, write your dreams down. Don't just have the dreams and think you can remember them. I have been doing this since I was 5 years old, and I still write my dreams down, because there have been a lot of times where I have forgotten exactly how that dream played out. And again, if that situation arises, there could be some key important information that you need, or something that you need to do to subsequently help you and others, and then you wouldn't be able to do it because you don't remember that part of the dream. So that's just very important for you to important for you to do. Um, don't copy and paste anybody else's journey. Like I said, what is for somebody else is for them. Don't let anybody fill your head with, oh, the spirits are not going to talk to you directly. They're not. Yes, they are. Spirits are not going to use a middleman to get in touch with you. Um, they can send you a mentor, a guide, spiritual counselor. If you're into voodoo, you will end up getting a godparent, things of that nature. But still, they're going to communicate with you. And I just don't want to see you, any of you, tell yourselves that you can only go to this one person for information and then you cannot seek the spirits, because it's not true. A lot of people like to tell you that, and that's only because they want to be the only ground source of information. They don't want you to know really how powerful you are. And a lot of you have very powerful ancestors, very powerful ancestors, which is why you have been drawn to spirituality, which is why you feel so comfortable in spirituality. Like, it literally feels like you're at home and at peace when you see the TV shows, when you see the different things that relate to it, see it out in public, you visit spiritual places. It just feels like home. So when you feel like that, you have a natural niche for it, because it's in you because of your ancestors. So the last thing you need is for someone to come in and tell you what the spirits are not going to do, when a lot of that is not true. That's really just to control and put fear into you. And if you understood how fear and control are cousins, you would understand why people use fear in order to control other people. Like a lot of these things that you hear about in spirituality, like I was saying these things 10, 15 years ago, and no one was listening. And the reason why I was saying them is because I knew there were a lot of other people out there like me who were lineage witches, who had ancestors who had practiced for decades and decades and decades. And with my ancestral background, for as I know, for as I have found, pretty much the majority of all my ancestors practice, and this is something they've done for the longest. So, and a lot of these things I found out by tracing my DNA, and your ancestors may want you to do that. I mean, granted, everybody feels how they feel about researching your DNA. It still gives you something. And at the same time, it shows your ancestors that you are trying to find out about your lineage. And I believe that when you find out about your lineage, please go research these other lineages and take in those traditions and those cultures, regardless of what they are, so you can learn to have a better relationship with your ancestors. Granted, you may not know their names, but you can always reach out and, just, hey, ancestors, known and unknown, those who practice magic, spirituality, voodoo, santeria, whatever, reach out to them, because this is how they're able to come into you and help you and pour into you what you need. But you have to open up to them. You have to accept them. You have to receive them in your life, because you also have to understand you have family. We all have family that doesn't believe in magic. There are a lot of people who do not believe in magic, and that is their choice, that is their opinion, and I'm not arguing that. But in respect to that, some of them do not believe that way. So with that being said, you have to reach out to the ones that are, or what they're saying. Don't just fall for that, because people lie, okay? People lie, and those lies could lead you into a bad situation that you don't know how to get rid of. Um, a lot of you see me in New Orleans and you're like, oh my God, I love New Orleans. I'm gonna go do this and that. Be respectful, okay? I understand that you want, there are things that you want to do. You want to pay your homage, but be respectful. I want to go to the cemetery and, to Marie Laveau's grave. Is this the right grave? Was Jacques really buried here? That's our family. Those that to everyone else, it's fame, it's wow, she was such a great person, but to us, that's our family. And people have come to their grave sites and they have done things that they should not have done. So again, it's, be respectful. Be respectful to the spirits. The spirits, they deserve it. And then you're in their element, you want something for them. Be respectful, but don't always want something from them. Like, Marie is one of my greatest ancestors, but I don't always ask her for stuff. Like, it's not about that. It's not about fame. It's not about fortune. It's not about what you can get. It's about what you learn. It's about how it changes your life. It's about how it molds you into this great person. It's about seeing how the magic really works. Um, Learning magic, learning different types of magic, learning the reasons why our ancestors used magic in the first place, carrying on a legacy. It's so much more than a trend. That's why I hate using that word, because, and I'm playing with these cards in my hand, and this is what comes out. That's crazy. Because my husband calls Marie mother, so that's really crazy to me. But it's so much more for us Everybody's like, why you don't show your face? Why you don't do this? My family is trying to keep things a secret, you know, regardless of popular belief. Some people are private people. Um, I'm not here for fame, so why show my face? Like I'm here to enlighten you. I'm here to be the light in your darkness. I'm here to change your life. I'm here to get you to understand that you're not crazy. You just have gifts that other people don't understand, and they don't understand them because they don't have it, which is why it's a gift. I'm here to make you love your abilities, not to hate your abilities. I'm here to get you to love yourself. I'm here to get you to forgive yourself from things that you've done, mistakes that you've made, because you are a person first, right? We all make mistakes. We all do things that we wish that we could take back, but we can't. All we can do is learn from them. So I'm just really here to help. Like, I'm here to help whoever chooses to work with me. They choose to work with me, but I'm here to help, like, healing, placing people back into their right energy is what I'm here for. And that's crazy because that comes out. Everything is connected because it is. We are all connected to this planet in different ways. You know, um, I have dreams all the time about things happening in the world. And I said that when I have dreams from now on, I think I'm going to start going live, because some of these dreams, it's like tsunamis in these dreams, and people are drowning. And if that dream saves somebody's life, that's it for me. That's it. Like, I swear there are no other intentions other than that. Like, my heart is severely pure. I'm here to help keep things in balance, you know? And as I say that, here comes this card. Like, I'm just here to help. So if you guys let me help you, I will help you. If you guys let me read you, like, I will read you. I don't have a problem doing it. Um, Whatever it is you need, you have questions, just ask. Don't feel afraid to ask. Never feel afraid to ask. The dumbest question that there is the questions that you don't ask. I tell my students that all the time. You have to ask questions. That is the only way that you can get answers to what you need, you know? But for a lot of you, it's really time for, and there it is again, for you to embrace your spirituality, for you to embrace who you are and stop running away from who you are, okay? A lot of you need healing. A lot of you need healing and you're running away from it. A lot of you need to do shadow work and you're running away from shadow work. But shadow work is what helps to transcend you into who you are here to be. But you cannot be all those things that you want. You cannot have those things that you want when you are not in the right energy. Because I'm telling you, I know so many people who want their love life to be right. They want their money to be right, but they are not in a good place. They are still dealing with issues from their past, and their past is tearing them up inside. And it's tearing them up so much inside that is bringing down the good that they do have in their life. And that's not how you want to be with your person. You don't want to be with your person when your life is already falling apart, because this is what breaks up relationships. This person is just going through so much and they don't know how to deal with it, and they end up bringing all this negative things into another person's life. They end up hurting them. So that's not who you want to be. Your life has to be better first. You cannot make a home after the person is there. You have to make your home ready now. So if you're asking for abundance, success, a career, all of that old shit in your house, throw it away. All those old people who you know that are not your friends, that's where you need to start, really. If you want me to be honest, that's where you need to start. You need to spring clean your life, your house, your energy. Everybody says use sage. No. don't use sage like that, because sage clears out good and positive energy. So if you're cleansing and then you get mad right after, you're filling your house up with that energy. It's best to use. It keeps cutting off. It's dying. Okay, so you just want to make sure that you are keeping your area clean. If you work in places where it's a lot of negative energy, definitely buy you some Florida water. Okay, I know many of you think like it has to be water from Florida. It's not. It's old Florida water cologne that you probably saw your mom or your grandma with. Get you some Florida water soap. Okay, this card keeps coming out. Um, get you some Florida and cleanse yourself. Get some ammonia, cleanse down your walls. You can put it in a spray bottle, mix it with some water, cleanse down your walls. That keeps a lot of bad energy out of your home. You can even, these cards are coming out while as I'm talking, but you can even spray it on your couches, on your doors, just to keep, like I said, to keep the negative energy out. You can use protection washes and wash your floors down in those washes, or hex breaking washes, whatever washes you choose to use after you cleanse. Using washes after you cleanse is always good, okay? Like that is always a good thing to do, just because you want to make sure your space is clean as possible, especially if you want to work with spirits. Especially if you're new to this, because when you're new and you're doing your thing, you're gonna get spirits that are not so good. So to get those uncleanly spirits out, you want to do those things right. Let me think what else that would help beginners. Protection salt. Protection salt will help too. You can put it in your corners of your windows. You can put it behind your door, your back door. You can also get railroad spikes. Um, Railroad spikes at the front and the back door. They help to keep evil out. Um, Keeping your house clean too. I cannot stress that enough. And cleaning up after certain people leave. Get that. Go ahead. Open them doors. Open the windows. Burn those smudges, and clear that energy out of your home. Because a lot of that energy that is in your home is bad energy. So if you've been arguing and all of that, wash your bed sheets frequently. Um, Clean your floors. Get you maybe like a steam cleaner. Clean your floors, because energy goes everywhere. Like, you guys have no idea how serious energy can be, and you can have energy leaks. People can be energy leaks. The things you're doing, the habits that you have that you may not want to let go, that you may not want to hear me even bring up right now, but you can have habits that you need to let go. Let those go. Your health is not worth it. Okay, you get one body. You can get reincarnated, yes, but you're living that life, a life right now. So don't just throw it away, because you're not being cautious of what your body needs. And as I say that, more cards just come out, you know. So with that being said, I hope this video is really going to help you guys um, spiritually. I hope it's going to help you move forward. I hope that if you need help, you reach out for information. You can always send me an email. You can always comment. You can always call us, text us, because we do have a number up on our website at thebruhaslair.org. Um, if you need a reading, if you just need to vent, whatever the case, reach out, because the energy is saying that needs to happen. See, and that card keeps coming out. It's like the third time that card has come out in my hand. I just feel like there's a message for you guys, maybe. So I'm gonna continue shuffling these cards. And yeah, see, take care of your needs. Like, somebody is not taking care of their needs, and they need to, because it's putting your body in a very bad position right now. So you need to, and maybe you know, you're watching this video, or you're gonna see this video later on, and you'll be like, wow, that was for me. Because that's how it works. You know, it's never coincidences. You know, seeing 1111, 222, 111, 555, seeing a post, all these things that come up in your algorithms on YouTube, these things come out because you need it. You know, it's something that you need to do, and you're not doing it. So you need to get into that, and you need to do that, because that's, look, be open to healing information, transform and unveil your gifts. So this is obviously for somebody who has gifts, or people, you know, in general, who have gifts, and they need to hear this healing information right now. Maybe this is what's going to help you transcend into who you are here to be. Maybe this is going to help you um, do what it is that they need to do. Maybe this is the final piece of the puzzle that you've been waiting on. You know, things work like that. Look at that. Great teacher, learned from spiritual experiences. I know I did. I had a lot of spiritual experiences that I had to learn from. Track down your fears and your desires. Exchange energy to create abundance. You know, maybe you need to weed out that old energy, so the people who have abundance in their life can bring it into yours. What you surround yourself with is what you attract, okay? So if you're looking to bask in joy and light, then you need to be the light, okay? That means it's time for you to reflect on what you're doing right now, because what you're doing right now is not working, which is why it says you need to move in a new direction, okay? Connect with your emotions. Are you hanging around these people because they give to you emotionally of what you've been through? You know, a lot of people who go through a lot of things that are tragic and that are sad, um, we've all been through hurtful things in our life, but we cannot sit in that energy, okay? We cannot sit in that energy. We have to pull ourselves up out of the darkness and stop expecting people to pull us out, because what happens is we end up becoming toxic, and we cannot be toxic. You know, like being toxic is what hurts our own situation. And I learned that, you know, for experience. They're saying wait for important information. Okay? Stay rooted and grounded. Shed old skin. Okay? Make plans and focus. Okay? So I wish you guys the best. Okay? I hope, like I said, I hope this information helps you. I hope this video helps you. Just thinking of any other questions that you might have because of what I've said. My brain is like, it's not working correctly. That may just be it though. That it may not be any more messages for you guys right now. But this one popped out. So surround yourself around protective energy. Okay, so get those cleansings done. Oh, when you get ready to clean your home, buy a new mop, a new broom, and a new mop bucket. Okay, you're gonna put your washes in the new mop bucket, and you're gonna sweep out everything. Okay, with the new broom. Um, if you're using washes, the thing about washes, you have to dump the water to the east. So you're gonna need like a compass, or you can like download a compass, but you're gonna need to like step out of your door and dump the water to the east, wherever the east is at your home, um, before sunrise. So before sunrise is not 12 a.m., it's not 1, 2, or 3 a.m., it's literally before the sun comes up. So I know that's early, But if you want to get those vibes out your home, that is the way that you can start. Like I said earlier, always remember to have your windows and doors open. I do have a video on my channel where it talks about burning Vesta powder and how to burn it. If you have a lot of tough, strong energy in your home that you need to get rid of, definitely use the Vesta powder. That will help you get that negative energy out of your home. But you have to be careful because it's gonna smoke really hard, so you might not want to use that much because it will overwhelm you and you won't be able to breathe. So this is why it's very essential for windows and doors to be open when you're doing this. Another reason why this is essential for you to have doors and windows open while this is on my brain, um, if you're trying to expel bad energies or negative evil energies, whatever energies out of your home, they can't go anywhere if the windows and doors are closed, right? So make sure they're open because if not, they're not going to have any choice but to attach on to you. Okay? So pay attention to that. If your attitude is different, you don't know why you're acting the way you're acting, you may have an attachment. So do not be afraid to get a reading. These things can happen at any time, any place. I know a lot of you who like to say, "Oh, I'm so divinely protected," and that is so great. But still, check in, and make sure that things are great. Do that reading if you're a reader. Do that reading. Do not pull away from your cards. Never pull away from your cards. Don't be afraid to ask for help. If you are suffering with depression, please reach out. That was very heavy in the readings as well. Reach out because you need it. It's time for you to heal. There are people out here that will help you. You just may be around the wrong people. You know, you may be around some people who do not care about you as much as you care about them. You know what I'm saying? So that's just the energy for today. Thank you for watching this video, and I will talk to you guys later.